Hey guys, good morning everyone. Welcome to our weekend live stream. And today I'm just actually going to do some window shopping. And I just want to check out some stocks that are showing us promising setup. And I've used this technique for quite some time now. And I just use my eToro account. As you can see, we are also in eToro and well, I'm just using my virtual account here, but this can still work, right? And this is how I do it. Well, let me first check if we have uh, people in the live stream. Okay, that's okay. You must be sleeping by now, but I'm still not sleepy, so I'm recording this. I will um, I will check out some good positions here using what we call copy trading in eToro. So what I would normally do, um, so if I click copy people, right, there are so many uh, successful traders who are trading the market, and they're using eToro as their main platform. And what I would normally do, I would check them out. Some of them. So these are the popular ones. For instance, um, Wesley. Wesley over here has 7,000 copiers, and I will just have to go click his profile, try to understand how he was performing in the past. And so far, looking at this year's performance for Wesley, he had a good year today. Past 2 years, all good. And what I would do next is I would just have to go to his portfolio and check out his positions. So probably I would like to check out. I don't want to go to the setups that he has that are already super profitable, like high gains already. So I wouldn't be interested in those because I assume he must have already entered way lower than the current price. For instance, this one, he has entered in these stocks way back in um, March, and then entered again in September, September. So as you can see, he has already entered in these positions long time ago, and he's very profitable at this point. Um, what I'd be interested in are two things, particularly, for instance, this one. He's only 0.32% um, after he added. So I will go ahead and deep dive into some of these and find out his positions. And then what I would do next is I will check out the stock itself, and I use tradingview.com. So if I feel that the setup, so I don't just rely on whatever stocks they have. So that they're just my triggers. I check out the stocks they are in a position with, and then cross-reference the technicals using my own analysis and using the indicators that I have. For instance, let me just uh, use my indicators here. I use Bollinger Band, and I use RSI, for instance. Okay, let me just 1 second. Let me just verify that we are all online. That it's my live is working. One moment. I'll just use my phone to validate. So we're not live yet? Oh, yeah, we are. One moment, guys. Hmm, videos, live. One second. Okay. Right. So I am back. Um, I was I was saying earlier. Sorry for that dead air. I am currently doing a window shopping. Um, I'm not buying yet because I just bought some positions today. So basically, what I do during my free time, I go to these popular investors and I check out their positions and cross reference it to the technicals that I'm using. Because, in the US market, there are so many stocks, and some of them, because we're not from the US, we're not very familiar with these companies. So you gotta start somewhere. And your starting point could be these people who are already um, successful in the field, right? And so that's my technique at the moment. I go ahead and just want to check out these potential stocks to also uh, start my research on. For example, let's try to see this. This one he was able to enter probably long time ago, and this one has dipped significantly. And now I want to understand is I want to check if these or this stock has already reached the bottom and find out if it is starting to recover by me going to trading view, and then I go ahead and check. Okay, so for instance this one, um let me see. Okay, what kind of company is this? So this company is well, it says here Momo Incorporated operates as a mobile based social networking platform. The platform includes Momo mobile application and relates features, functionalities, tools, so tech into tech. And let's understand how it is performing at the moment. So you see it has significantly dropped, and what we're waiting for here is probably a signal that it is now okay to recover. And at this point, True, it is already at a very cheap level, as you can see. It has dropped tremendously since the pandemic, right? Since January, actually, before the pandemic started, it has already started dropping, and it is still dropping up to this point. As you notice, still very cheap. So, what I'm going to do next here is that I'm not going to get this as of yet because, as you see, we have a rejection happening at the MA20 level. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting this. I will start to monitor this stock so that by the time it gives us a promising uh, setup, then I'd go and enter into this stock. But for now, I'll start to do further research right here. So let me see, what does it say here? It says moderate buy, 12.4 buying already started. So most of them are okay. This one has started buying it. Another thing that that you would like to also take note of would be the insider transactions. If you see insider transactions and let's say the activity is more of buying, then that's a good sign. We might see some recovery happening anytime soon. But at this point, what I will do is I would like to watch this first because we're not 100% sure yet that the bottom has been reached because I see some rejection happening. True, it's already the third day. You already have, let me see, momentum has not picked up yet. We're still below 50 level, 50s. So not yet, not yet. But soon maybe we will be approaching that. What about the other stocks? Let's take a look. hmm One more page. So just do this when you have some free time because it really takes it you need to have a clear mind and you don't rush it so that you will have a a more accurate analysis. So it's like really window shopping. For instance, this one, I'd like to check this one out too. This is also a significant drop. And he entered back in April, so 23% down. See, let's understand what happened here. So if you can also find out some news or any reasons that might have influenced the decline, then you could also research further. This one as well, badly beaten stock. See that significant drop, massive drop, and it has not recovered yet. So maybe these could be the stocks to closely monitor. See that this stock, if you're going to look at the weekly chart, so we have a much better outlook here. If you're to look at it, this stock has already dropped, and right over here you will notice that this stock on a weekly chart, while we are dropping, see that while the price is dropping, your RSI is also starting to show some bullish divergence. Do you see that? The US market really has a lot of gems. We just do not know these companies. That's why it's nice to also have uh, some form of free resource using the Etoro platform. So I hope you got the rhythm that I'm doing here. and hopefully that also helps in your quest for the stocks to trade. Because I know a lot of you guys, which I'm one of you. Sometimes I tend to um, finding the stock to trade it is what takes my time in most occasions, and this is a good way of locating them. So let me check out other traders as well. Let's try this guy. What about him? All green, 1,141 followers. I mean, copiers. So good. Let's check out his portfolio. Wow, he also has Momo. And when did he enter? He just entered one right over here. Have I watched it? Let me okay, let me verify later on. But look at that. So let me check that. Is Momo already here? It's already here. Okay, so we'll watch that. So these are some of the stocks that I'm currently watching. This is still on a decline. So we are going to closely monitor this one as well. Uh, Another trading style or investment style that I currently have is I look for stocks that are also like what I said, because I'm more of a position trader and investor. I try to locate stocks that are really super undervalued. It has declined significantly and it's just starting to recover. So, for example, what was that? XOM. I'm just waiting for this to also recover. Well, it has started, but it retraced for this week. So we'll just wait for it. So you see that it has already manifested a climb, but it is currently retracing. Probably this is the opportunity for me to enter. The reason why I wanted this is because it has 8% dividend per yield. 8% dividend yield. That means every year I get to receive approximately 8%. And that's a good gain on a yearly basis. It's like you're beating the figures or the interest that I can get if I just put my money in the bank. So as you see, this stock has also dropped significantly, and we're just starting to recover. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait for this to dip a little, dip some more, and locate a bounce area, and I enter. As you can see, the stock is giving us good August, start October, November. So that's a quarterly quarterly release. Uh, I also shared this in my previous video. Another one is OKE. See that? This one as well gives 9%. T-Mobile. This one is just dropping. So at any time I see a confirmation of a bounce, I will also get in. And that's a 7% every year. So a lot of interesting stocks, in the US market. So just in case you want to try it out. This platform is a super friendly, user friendly uh, platform that I'm using. I've been with Etoro for 2 years now, and this is what I have so far. These are my positions. So currently, let me see if we are to sort that. Um, OKE, this one I'm in a position because of the dividend. I just got in this stock. They did an IPO on the 12th of December, and Airbnb definitely, even though the period right now is not the period of travel and tourism is badly hit because of the pandemic, but it'll recover. And when it recovers, definitely we will not only see 158 right here, it could go higher and higher. Um, Altria, Altria Group is a tobacco company, and I understand a lot of people are not very passionate with the business model, but there will still be a segment in the community who will continue to smoke, and they will not run out of customers. So this one, MO, is also giving out really good, really, really good um, dividend. So 8%. Let's see. Another one, of course, XRP. I got in XRP because of one, it's still very cheap, and because of the Spark token. So we recently availed the free, free money, because all the Spark holders, or all the XRP holders, last 12th of December, uh, we received, so they did a screenshot of whatever size we have in XRP. And then starting first quarter of next year, they will give out the equivalent number of shares. So if I have 1,000 shares in XRP, I will also receive 1,000 shares in Spark. And what's interesting is that um, there's this Indian. So thank you, Carlo, for sharing this. There's this Indian trading platform that is currently trading Spark in their platform, and its average price is around $1. And currently the price of XRP is 0.57. So if let's say I had 1,000 XRP, that means I also got 1,000 Spark. And if Spark's price right now is around $1, what are the chances of it uh, increasing in the next few months, in the next year? So I got the XRP, and I got Spark. So also XRP has a lot of promising uh, plans and projects ahead of us in the digital or cryptocurrency world. Agnc is a REIT company, and this is also giving out dividend. The dividend here is given monthly. So it's currently trying to stabilize, but at least we were able to secure a position here. If you're to zoom out some more, this stock, there you have it. It's already halfway in its recovery. This is giving out a monthly dividend this time. And if you're going to add it up, uh, I get 9% per year. Next is this one, I just got in this evening, and this is also a product of my window shopping. So I entered today, as you can see. Uh huh. So I entered 143.98, 12.19. Okay. Zoom. Okay. This one I also entered yesterday, and we're still. This blue and Zynerba I entered yesterday, the two. This one I had several positions here. Um, one, two, or I think four. There you go. For this one, my main goal here is for dividend play, and I have a total of four reds today. This one is fluctuating. A minute ago it was red, now it's also trying to recover. Let's see. And that's also a product of my window shopping, by the way. See that? See how much it dropped? And now we're stabilizing right here. So, very promising area for position traders like me, because I don't really mind staying in a stock for a little while when I see a bigger reward than the risk. Oh, it's not showing my RSI. That's fine. But as you can see here, there, see that? We started, so I entered yesterday, and slowly it's recovering. Ah, hello. Hello, Russell. Can you please check APL? APL, I wonder if that's a US stock. I don't think it's a US stock. So, anyway, guys, so that's just the main objective of this video. I will have another video to talk about my insights for the Philippine market. So we have regular followers or viewers in this channel, and I'm sure you guys are looking forward to my insights for the stocks in the Philippine market. I'm gonna record one. Don't worry. In the meantime, if just in case you're interested in trading the U.S. market, I'm inviting you to create an account in Etoro. As you have already seen, the platform is very easy to use. It's a user-friendly platform, and creating an account is free. And if you'd like to use my referral link, you will definitely help Miss JD. And yeah, uh, you can use my link down there. And don't forget to hit the like if you like the content, and hit the subscribe as well, so that you're always updated whenever I have new videos. In the meantime, thank you, and you have a great weekend. Watch out for my next video on my insights for the Philippine market and the stocks that you have in the Philippine market. Okay, in the meantime, thank you, and bye bye. I wish to copy trade. Sorry. So I wasn't really expecting people to watch me late this evening. I'm just trying out this live stream. Yeah, you can. Odyssey. Thanks for joining me. Um, I'm. I am Miss. I am Julie Lax. I'm Julie Lax in eToro. So feel free to just search my name. And if you see the copy icon right at the upper right, so if, for example, you just randomly pick some names here, you will see this. What is this? It says add funds. Let's find other people. For example, this one. You will see this next to my name if you will search for me. Okay. But definitely, my the average, okay, the average duration of my trades, I stay in a stock for normally 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks on average. You'd also see that on my stats. So we had a good November, but my previous months, because I tried to explore, I better not explore forex and gold. I think this February stats, I was profitable here, but I did risk a lot when I used leverage. I tried out some leverage, and mind you guys, No good at all, especially when you are a position trader. I'm used to trading in the Philippine market, and in the Philippine market, we whatever funds we have, that's the amount we trade, right? But if you use leverage in this platform, you are allowed to use leverage. And when I say leverage, it's like you're borrowing money, and when you're doing that, it's a double-edged sword. So a slight dip, especially when your funds is not that much, of course you want to protect your funds, right? So uh, I exit right away and had several trades, so it's red. So no to I think I'm just good with stocks, and in the crypto world, I'm a holder of XRP. And as you notice, the percent share of my investments for XRP is 10% of my portfolio. Just that. Second largest, this is the largest, AT&T, and that's already a stable company, and we have dividends there. This one is a growth stock, electronic vehicle. This one is pharmaceuticals. Two pharmaceuticals over here. You review both. I can review both. Russell, I thought APL is in the US market. But let me go ahead, I can since we have viewers, I can go ahead and do that. Instagram, Instagram, Instagrams. We are the night owls. May S ba yun? Kalimutan ko na. Instagram. There should be an S, right? It's a wrong spelling. I should view you guys in my phone so that I know. Close. There. So let me set up my tools. I wasn't really expecting people to watch my video this evening. I just want to do some window shopping and then just document my thoughts. Okay, game. Just hang in there, Russell. I'm going to prioritize your request. APL. Let me see. Let me just set up my tools. And I'm exploring this new tool. It's StreamYard. And I only have one screen. I'm using a laptop, so I toggle between tabs. APL. This is the one, right? Apollo Global Capital. Um, so this is what I can say here. If you entered here just for trading purposes, okay, and you are already profitable, I recommend you locking in some profit, because 3 days in a row, as you notice, 3 days in a row, the stock is having a difficult time progressing. And this for me, these days are sign. You had some signs of weakness building up during these days, and this is your peak, and then another day your volume starts to decline, and in this period volume is much lower. So that simply means that people are uh, less and less are probably buying this stock, and they're just staying flat here. So that's already a sign. And the second sign here is that we are at the over bought level. We're already at the line of 8. So I'm not saying that it will go all the way down, but what I'm saying here is that with this sign of weakness, we will experience a correction or a retracement. And at this point, the nearest one that I can see, so it's an area, right? So it could be right here. So it could be slightly higher or slightly lower, or you can do a Fibonacci retracement um, so that you can measure where it could potentially uh, drop. So I use the body right over here. So it could potentially drop. So my line is not super defined. So let's use this. This is this one. So first level would be a possible area of bounds is the point 0.0823. Next would be here, and the lowest drop could be around the 0.618 level. But uh, these two would be the most common areas of bounce. So try to probably reflect if you're already happy with your trade, then you can go ahead and lock in, probably partially, sell some and use the buying power to re enter. And at least you could buy it at a much cheaper price if indeed it's going to drop significantly. So that is for APL. Hi, Odyssey. Okay, so PHA, sure. So just in case I was reading your first message, I wish to copy trade. Do you have eToro as well? Let me open my PHA for you. So Russell, that was for APL. I hope I was able to answer your question. Oh, this one too. This one is also correcting. We're on a daily chart and price right now is 101 second day. This is what we can do. Observe what happens right at the level where it is at right now, because there's a big chance that it could, right, it could stabilize, because 1, 2, 3 days within the week it just stopped within the area of around 1 peso level. So maybe we could be stabilizing right here and then continue a bounce. uh, this used to be your resistance, and it stopped right there. And we some in some occasions, this is the movement of the stock, right? When we do a breakout, we break out and then we revisit and then continue, or it could stabilize and then continue. For now, 1 peso level is the nearest support. So I'm not saying it will automatically bounce, but let's again try to observe what happens around that level when um, probably one more day, give it a day. On Monday, we'll see if it is going to stabilize, create a green candlestick around this level, and that could be your confirmation that indeed there will be a continuation. But if it breaks, you know what happens to that. When it breaks, your next stop would be around the MA20 level, which is 0.83. That's the next area. And you know why? Why I plotted it there? Of course, because this is your MA20 line, and this level used to be a resistance. So your previous resistance, when we break that, chances are we could go back to that and create a brand new support right at the same level. Okay, so that is PHA. Hi, Maria. Maria celebrates life. How are you? Hi, PD, Avicii. So I bet you guys are from overseas, all of you guys, because it's already 3 o'clock in the Philippines, and I think I'm the only one awake. All the traders and all the YouTubers who are into the stock market are already asleep. I'm the only one awake. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So, all right. So, Odyssey, yeah, you have eToro. Yeah, you can look for my name. Try to search my name there. MRC for PD Avicii. Let's check. Let's go check out MRC first, and next is. All right. So PD Avicii is about to sleep, but sorry for interrupting your. I know you're about to rest now, but I triggered it. Sorry about that. But anyway, so let's talk about your MRC. MRC had a significant. So there was a suspension, right? And I think they just had to fix some stuff on the back end because of all these acquisitions that they did. Are they a holdings company now? Not yet, no. Probably because of the acquisition of the unlisted company. So they had to do some stuff there, and they did a gap up. So what are we expecting to happen here? And if you're familiar with um, the concept that whenever there is a gap, chances are it will first fill the gap. Sometimes it continues to rally, but definitely at one point it revisits the gap and fills it. Okay, so what I can say here at the moment is that this could let's see, this could fill this gap, right? Right, this at this level, it could fill that, but I also see a possible support around the point 54. But if you are to look at it, guys, try to see the bigger picture of the company. Okay, try to see the bigger picture of the company. Even if there is a gap, and we all know that there's a possibility that it will fill that gap, it could just be a temporary state. In fact, if you believe in the fundamentals of the company, if it goes down and let's say it reaches around the point 54 level, then that could be your opportunity to buy some more, because you know the outlook, you know what the potentials are. And if let's see, at the moment, if I'm to zoom out, if I want to understand the bigger picture of MRC, I would have to say, if you're just trading it, then we're already halfway there. We are already halfway its potential. No, it could even be more, because see this, you could reach. There's apart from this peak, there's another one here around the 1.08 level, and we're just around the point 60, point 61 area. So this stock has a tendency to go all the way up and then rest for a long time and then up again. So this one, if you are to look at it, we're just right here. So just monitor the stock probably, and see the overall direction of the projects that they have, the acquisitions that they have. I know they're working on their documents to uh, become a holdings company. So promising stock, but we're still at a very cheap level. I know there's a big possibility that it could even reach higher. And I personally, I know if you're watching my videos, right? Uh, I actually, I had a good base here, but I exited when I forgot when, but I exited around the point 49 level. I think around this period over here, when I experienced that um, weakness right at this level. I'm not 100% sure, but it was just the recent month that I exited my last position in MRC. So I personally am also interested in re-entering, but it's just that it's still at an expensive level. I'm waiting for it to dip a little more. But look at that, see that foreign buying. There are a lot of foreign buying. Let me see. I don't. I have to go outside if I have to check that. But try to also check the trend in terms of foreign buying. But this is a good sign when you have a lot of foreign buyers in stock. There's a possibility that they find it attractive and it could go higher again. But don't worry about that gap. It's just 1 day worth. It could just be 1 day worth. It'll be filled, and on the same day you could already experience some bounce right there. Uh huh. Mm, BSC for Maria there. So hi Maria. Yeah, I know. I recall your name because your username is very unique. Maria celebrates life. By the way, guys, let me just promote shameless blogging. I now have a Patreon account. So if you'd like to show your support to Miss JD, I am trying to build a community so that we can have a more personalized way of communicating with one another. That's also where I put my stock picks, and if you like the positions that, or my outlook on how I trade my stocks, because I'm a position trader, and normally the stocks that I try to uh, post there as my stock picks. They're best for position traders. A position trader, because I'm a position trader because I have work, and if you also have work and you're also into stocks, um, I think we might have the same profile. I'm not sure though, but I'm just assuming because we cannot watch the market full time. So our best way of looking things would be we buy at a very low level and wait for it for a few weeks or even months. So you'd notice that in all of my stocks. Okay, so if you want that, I'm inviting you to join my Patreon account because I do my research. I post them there, and I post my stock picks there. Let me check out BSH. BCH or BSH? BSC. Check out BSC for you, Maria. BSC. Oh, same. We are already in. If you're trading this, okay, if you are trading, know that this could already mean a possible sign of correction or a retracement. And the nearest area I see for a possible bounce would be around the 0.40 level. So maybe you can try to observe if it'll indeed go back to this level and then stabilize and continue the uptrend. Um, if I'm not mistaken, with because I'm not very familiar with the company, and looking at the name itself, this is probably in the energy sector, or is it solar power, or I don't know what they distribute. But if they're into solar energy, then that's the direction, most likely that will be the direction of the future. So if you are interested in holding on to this stock for the long term, then uh, you could be in a better position. So just if you'd like to hold on to it, then probably wait for that dip and add some more if you wish. Or if you're just trading it, know that we are already in the overbought level, as you can see. And while the price is moving higher, Your RSI is showing some signs of weakness, and that alone would give us some um, hints that we will be facing a correction or a retracement uh, in the near future. Could be on Monday or next week. Let's see. Right. I'm also in PH about to sleep, but I saw you in live. Hi, Anne. MAC, please. Watching from Kuwait. Yeah, sure. Sai and Anne, you have the same stock. Yep. Thank you, Maria. When I get a chance, I will take a look into it and sign up. Yeah, just I hope you visit my channel again. I would always put those links in the description of all my videos. Oh, let's see. So let me check out Mac first, okay? Mac. Oh, this one too. We crossed the MA20 line, guys. So you know how strong an MA20 line is as a possible area of bounce. So when we cross that, chances are there could be a continuation of profit taking. So sellers are profitable and they're selling their positions. Because imagine it has already climbed significantly and they're just taking their profit. And let's see where it could potentially stop and rest. Okay, overall, if you're to look at it, you guys are still in a very good position on a weekly chart. And when I say weekly chart, every candlestick is worth 1 week. So this entails a long partnership with Macroasia. Okay, so expect for that to happen. Now, on a weekly chart, if it drops, I still see it right over here, 580. That could be the lowest drop because you see this there used to be a resistance, and of course you had your MA20 line here on a weekly chart. So if it drops, I know there is an area where I mentioned earlier, could be right here, very near, but there, that could be your first stop. And then if it drops some more, we could yeah, we could drop up to the 580 level, right? But if you are already profitable, consider probably just a small portion, because that's what I did. I was so lucky with my BDO today. So I was already observing this on, I think, before 11 o'clock, because I had a meeting around 11, but I had a chance to look at the stock. I was already observing it. I see some weakness in the chart wasn't really moving that much. I was lucky to exit at the 114 level. And then this is, this was the last minute, if I'm not mistaken. BDO, there you go. It dropped last minute. And this stock did that several times this week, like probably this one. These are the last 10 minutes. It does a magic closing. But my base, as I shared, my base here is at a promising area. And if I want to fulfill my craving for profit, a very small amount, because BDO overall is, look at that, still at a very, very cheap level. And we're, I think, 40% on our way up here. So there's still a lot of potential for this stock. And the amount that I got here, where did I enter? Oh, hold on. I know someone was requesting a BDO. Yeah, Sai, that was you. So just interested. What is your base in BDO? This is where the buying power I bought it here. Double Dragon. Look at that. Look at how beautiful the chart is from a heavy decline, and it's starting to recover now. Look at that. See that? It's starting to show some signs of recovery. And there is also a lot some there are some good news around this company as well, especially I think around wheat. They're processing that. So notice the stocks I'm interested in from a heavy downfall, and then it's showing recovery. In this stock, U.S. market, I also have almost similar positions in all of my trades. But you can check that out in my eToro. I was explaining earlier, if you were here earlier, these stocks, OKE, MO, this came from a very steep decline, and they're already recovering. Yeah, so that's it. Um, BDO, I was able to review that. So we are expecting for it to drop a little more. Maybe we could be dropping up to the MA20 line. So that's what I'm thinking, because we had a solid, maybe around here, because we had a solid red today. So that means, and also we came from, see that, overbought level. This could have been our trigger when the price was moving higher. Uh, while the price is moving higher, your RSI is showing some declining momentum. So that was our trigger. Yan. Let me see. What time is it in KSA, Sai? I only have one screen. Sorry, your visuals are. I'm projecting the entire monitor. Anyway, so I will be recording another video specific to the Philippine market, probably tomorrow. But in the meantime, thank you guys for spending time with me. I wasn't really expecting for people to join me this evening. The main objective really was just for me to go through um, how I choose copy people, how I check their individual profile to get ideas on which stocks to trade. And doing this exercise, I was able to spot really promising positions in my stocks for the U.S. market, and very very cheap level. And because we're not in the US market, we don't really know what these stocks are, and we're just relying on our research, and that this could be a good source, because these people are already experts, and they have studied these stocks early on. And yeah, so if you're interested in eToro, I have the link down in the description, and you can consider probably creating an account here as well. I'm Julie Lax in eToro, by the way. And I think that's it for this evening. Oh, it's already 10:45 in the evening. It's 3:45 a.m. in the Philippines. So I think it's also a wrap for me. Thank you guys. Good evening and good night. Bye. Hope you watch my video tomorrow. I'll create another one. Bye bye for now.